Ronalds LLP is a new generation advisory firm that fosters a tech ecosystem that enhances people instead of replacing them. We are trusted in providing invaluable professional services in an environment that encourages teamwork, innovation, and excellence.
Ronalds LLP was found in the year 2010 as an audit firm. And what we offered at that time was merely audit and accounting and bookkeeping services to small businesses. So since then, the company has grown from strength to strength. We were only serving clients within the Nairobi region, within the area of Nairobi. But now over time, to 2014 now, we had gathered significant clients within Nairobi region, and also we extended our services to other Nairobi surrounding regions like Murang'a, like Machakos, like Kajiado, Nakuru, and we've grown like that now. In 2015, we also got clients up country, that is in Kakamega, in Eldoret, in Kitale, in Mombasa. So we expanded regionally to serve clients now within like every county in Kenya. Up to 2014, the firm had about 20 staffs, had just from 2 staffs up to 20 staffs. In 2015, our staffs grew significantly to about 30 staffs because we changed a bit strategy whereby we encouraged staffs to work in groups and teams, and that really increased our efficiency and even the level of engagement with the staffs, especially with the management. So in 2017, the firm made a decision to join a global association. We joined BKR International officially as member firms. BKR is a global association operating in over 80 countries globally. BKR has over 150 member firms or accounting and advisory firms, and with 500 offices globally. BKR being a top 10 firm, BKR don't just work with any firm. Normally, before they work with you, because we were referred by the British Chamber of Commerce, they actually vet firms that they want to work with, and they subject them to critical quality reviews. So it's only upon passing that review, then a firm is allowed to join BKR. We are quite privileged, and we believe it's a great achievement to be accepted under the BKR member firms. And we are the only firm in East Africa serving as a member firm for BKR International, which we joined in 2017 in November. In 2018, we also had a very remarkable progress whereby the firm elected to work with the advisory board that then will provide strategic counsel to the firm, and also as a governing body to advise the rest of the team on where the firm is headed to. This advisory board has really caused tremendous turnaround in the firm's level of service delivery, because through this advisory board we were privileged to incorporate members with international experience and broad and long experience that they brought into the practice, and that really was a game changer in terms of our operational efficiency. In 2018, around the end there, the board advised that for us to be more now to grow very effectively, we incorporate more partners into the practice. So it's at this time that we incorporated a partnership class whereby we identified some of the most promising staff members within the team, took them through the training, and when they graduated now, they were promoted to become junior partners, and they have grown until they have become very effective partners in the firm. Currently, we boast of about 6 partners in the company, and now we have a team of more than 100 staffs, which actually, ordinarily speaking, then the 2 partners will have not handled. So this has brought a lot of remarkable progress in the firm's operations and even ability to serve our clients within various industries, because of these partners specialize in specialized areas like tax. Now we have audit, and audit we have specialized areas for not-for-profit audits. We have financial institutions audit, SME audits, and also the corporate audits, that is manufacturing, oil and gas, retail, real estate, among other industries.
key to the growth of Ronalds LLP has been the client-focused approach that has had the business segment its customers in order to serve them better.
In terms of client segmentation, again, we have segmented our clients strategically so that we can be able to address business-wide or the economic needs at every sector. So if you come within that, you'll find that we have clients in the financial sector. And when I talk about the financial sector, I'm talking about organizations like banks. I'm talking like insurance sector, where we have the insurance companies. We have the insurance brokerage firms. We also have quite good business in the pension schemes. We also have quite authoritative solutions in terms of the society sector, where we are dealing with a lot of SACCOs, and mainly the deposit-taking SACCOs. So that will then form a very rich sector in terms of the financial sector. Now again, if you go to now the corporates, when I talk about corporates, then I mean the organizations that are incorporated basically for the sake of profit making. Again, there's quite spread. We are looking at the hospitality industry, where we are looking at the hotels. We are looking at organizations that are just in manufacturing. We have retail. We have consultancies. So those form quite a bigger mass of the corporates. We also deal with a lot of clients within the not-for-profit, where we patronize a lot of clients within the local and the international NGOs. We have religious institutions. We have the trusts, which all those are not for profit. Looking at the even smaller CBOs, the community-based organizations. And then we have other sectors where now we just look at any other sectors that are not within this main spectrum. Basically then now we are looking at any other organizations that are coming in, both local and international. I must also mention that we have a critical mass of consultancies within the government. So we are also big in public sector. So we are dealing with a lot of consultancies on government at different levels. So basically, that is the client portfolio and segmentation. Of course, we are just very keen and also looking at other emerging sectors like the oil and gas. We are looking a lot with the tech companies that are coming in this space, because a lot of our processes also are geared just to attract new business and business that is really leveraged on innovation and just looking at what are the main emerging issues.
Ronalds LLP has fully embraced technology in its service delivery, and with that, it has adopted numerous softwares and technology adopted for its processes within the company and in serving its clientele.
The softwares we've adapted are audit softwares. We're currently using Caseware as an audit software, and all our audit teams have adapted Caseware. If you see a report that's done on Caseware and the manual report, the difference is huge. And that has really also helped us in terms of we have less paperwork in the office. The other item is in accounting. We have adapted Xero, an accounting software that we've also sold to our clients, and they have really appreciated the software. So apart from that, I'll say internally, we have adapted the workflow softwares. One of the workflow softwares we've adapted is Jetpack. So Jetpack allows us to ensure that we can track all the assignments and no assignment falls into the cracks. So we ensure that clients' work is priority and we will deliver before the deadline. So another thing we've also adapted is a learning software. that we use internally for staff members to ensure continuous learning. It's known as talent element. So we ensure that every team member is allocated trainings, and we allocate CPD points to each of the team members after the trainings. So that has ensured continuous learning for each of the team members. And I believe it has really set us apart, because if people are really to deliver, especially with the changing needs in the market, they then need to keep on learning. The other thing I'll say we've adapted is performance management softwares. Again, performance is very key in any organization. And one of the reasons we serve our clients the way we do is because we've set key performance indicators for each of our staff members, so they fully understand whatever is expected of them and when the same should be evaluated. So we have a performance software, again, that makes our work really easy. It's a 360 performance software, so it gives a clear record of your evaluation.
Value is at the heart of Ronalds LLP in serving its clientele. Exceptional service is what Ronalds LLP prides itself with.
Part of our key aspect in Ronalds LLP is ensuring that we offer exceptional value to our customers. By offering exceptional value, we ensure that we'll be able to ensure that there's client retention. In fact, we're very proud that at Ronalds LLP we have 100% in terms of customer retention. This is because, it's not because of probably the service we offer, it's because of that exceptional value of what you offer to them. It is the journey, it is the journey which you offer them, which makes them to be able to come back to us. So we've been able to put 5 procedures so they can be able to ensure that whatever we offer is valuable. And part of what we've been able to do is that we put in place 5 steps. The first step is that, first of all, once we have like that job inquiry, the first aspect we have is that we have a client meeting. Because we just, because what we know that from our side is that different clients have different needs, have different wants. So what we do is that we have that client meeting to be able to understand what is it the client needs. The second step, once we've been able to understand, now we customize those solutions to the client, because we understand that every client has unique needs, has unique solutions, has unique problems. So once we go there, we'll be able now to offer our customer solution, to customize customer solution to the client, which now will be able to inform us to be able to go to the third stage, which is execution. We'll be able to execute based on what we identified what the solutions and within the scope of what we've been able to identify, which is the third step. And then the fourth step is that once we've been able now to deliver, we always have that what we call exit meeting. So from the exit meeting, that is when we do a presentation of what our findings were, to be able now to also give recommendations of other areas which we thought can be able to improve, because it's not only about the scope. What we do is that we also go an extra mile to be able to offer advisory about what other areas we think on our areas of execution the company can be able to improve on the same. Then something which we do differently as Ronalds LLP is that once we've done that one, we can be able to give at different timelines, maybe 3 months, 6 months, to be able to do a client follow-up. The client follow-up is to be able to ensure the services we offered within that stipulated timeline. How did it impact positively the client? Were we able to meet the needs? Are we been able to now to transform, so that we can be able to ensure that we not only work to the client, we did not only offer the service, but also we transform the client.
A key defining factor for Ronalds LLP is its customer service, which has seen the organization grow with its clientele over the years. Some of the customers amongst the many the company has served have this to say.
My name is Tyler Schooley, and I'm the CEO of Rocket Products. We are a Pan-African promotional product company. So we supply a wide range of branded merchandise, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, point-of-sale items to our clients, from multinational clients to SME clients, the whole range of branded merchandise that we offer them.
Tom Apina is my name. I'm the Group CEO of Sustained Group. We are a consulting firm. We are consulting in development. We are also having subsidiary companies. One of them is Shiriki House, which is a co-working space. And we have Vizuri 360, which is another subsidiary company, which is managing outsourced services. And these services includes, among other things, human resource management, financial management, and stuff like that.
We first started to work with Ronalds about 4 years ago, and they came in and really helped us to get our financial accounts and books organized, in order, and fully compliant. At a time when we were more of a startup, we didn't fully know what we were doing, so they really came in and assisted us in that journey. Since then, they have done a couple of our audits a couple of years ago, and then we've brought them in on an ad hoc basis to address different projects, from the VAT reconciliation with KRA that KRA has been coming out with, and and different projects where they fill in gaps where we may have a staff member in our accounting team that leaves. Ronalds really understands our business. They're able to help us navigate through those kinds of periods.
Ronald has been our auditor for the last 3 years, and they are auditing our Sustainit Group, which is a holding company. So they are auditing our business at a very strategic and high level.
In our experience working with Ronalds, they've delivered two things that have been unique compared to maybe other firms in the market that we've interacted with, and that's its reliability and accessibility. So we've found Ronalds to be very reliable. What they say they're going to do, they have done, and also accessible. So Ronalds himself is available, the partner and the founder has been available to me, and then his senior staff has always been very available, responsive, and able to answer any questions that I might have.
We've interacted definitely with other companies, and I think what we like about Ronalds is that we are able to engage with them at different levels. We have our accountants interacting directly with their assigned staff who are managing our account, and then we also have the interaction with the partners at the board level. And what is good for us is that at the interaction at the partners level is able to point us to some directions, strategic direction as a board that are very critical, basically as part of the findings of the audit. So that level of engagement is good, because it is not just that they assign a junior staff to audit and then we take it as that. No, they are able to provide, go out of their way to help us understand the figures and the numbers and what they mean for our business.
Definitely would recommend Ronalds. We've had an overall very good working relationship with them. They helped us in a time of need. They stepped in. They really did their best to go above and beyond to serve us. So I would recommend them, particularly to businesses with a similar profile as ours, either startup business or a small to medium-sized business that really wants to run a strong business, a compliant business, and has that professional standard. I think Ronalds is a great service provider and partner to have by your side.
Clearly, I would. The fact that we've retained them for the last 3 years means we are happy. So we definitely would recommend them, because so far the service is excellent. It's really all our staff and the board of directors are happy with the service.
At the center of Ronalds' growth has been its people. Over the decade, Ronalds LLP has trained over 400 accountants who have had a significant impact in the industry. Other than that, the firm's culture has had its staff grow and develop through their years in the firm.
We value people because we believe that systems cannot run on their own. So we value our people, and especially our staff members, and that has been evident in the people development strategies that we've set including trainings. We conduct at least weekly, if not monthly, trainings for all our staff members to ensure their growth and to also ensure that their career path is clear to each one of them, so that they also understand the opportunities they have within the farm. Apart from that, I'll say we've embraced the open door policy, and Ronalds is one office whereby even the junior most employee will walk to the group managing partner's office and they will have a discussion. And that has helped our staff members gain confidence, improve in communication, and even understand our vision better.
My name is Alex Kamadi Msava. I do messengerial job. I'm in admin department. I normally deliver documents from one client to the other, collect checks, pay statutories, and any other job given by this year. I've been here since 2013 March. It has been so amazing. Since I joined here, we were only having 3 rooms as an office, 1 toilet, 1 small kitchen. We were like around 5 employees when I joined in 2013. The farm has really grown. We are now over 80. And I can see the fruits of hard work. I didn't know how to dress. I learned how to dress now. I didn't know how to drive. I've learned to drive. I can drive CEO, I can drive other staffs to other different places, clients specifically. I didn't know how to print, I can type. I didn't know how to file taxes. Now I can file them. I can at the registry of companies and KRA.
My name is Dennis Waterkamau. I work at Ronalds LLP as the tax manager, in charge of a team of guys working in the tax department. I can say my life has been fully transformed, especially since I joined the farm. Because initially when I joined the farm, I never even used to wear some suits. So nowadays I wear suits, and it's a great achievement, and it's a great growth that I really appreciate in my life. I've also had an opportunity to interact with so many people in the industry, and through that and the trainings that have been offered by the company, I've been able to learn quite a number of things. And this one has also helped me to build my personal brand, because right now I can be able to know what I'm good at and who I am, and through this I'm able also to position myself in the world. I've been able to learn quite a number of things, and also some skills that I've gotten during my time at Ronalds. I've also been able to interact with quite a number of systems that are normally used in the accounting field. I've also been able to interact with so many guys in the different industries, whereby we have learned the different models adapted by most people in the business, and also how they do their business, both locally and internationally. And through that, we have been able to get a wider knowledge on what is done in the business world, and also have come to appreciate the role of professionals in the business world.
Ronalds LLP seeks to nurture and grow professionals in the industry, and it is with that it has adopted a management trainee program that has nurtured many in the industry.
I joined Ronald in the 1st of February 2021, so it's my 6th month actually. So I was able to know Ronalds through LinkedIn. They were advertising for graduate trainee positions in the current year 2021. So that is how I knew it, and that is how I applied for the position. And how I knew about Ronalds, it was back in 2019 when they actually appointed the first female partner, that is Evelyn. And I think what really struck me was the fact that she's a woman, she's in the auditing field, which is something I've always wanted to become. And I was really fortunate enough when they took me in, and I'm able to work under her. So that's also an inspiration. I think the first thing that really made me love Ronalds is that we usually pray every Monday, so meaning the organization is quite spiritual, and we know spiritual organizations really have, meaning they have God every time, so that really made me happy and made me feel comfortable to work in this place. And then also one thing that I really like about Ronalds is that they have an open door policy. This means that you can be able to go to any office at any time and tell them about anything. So whenever I have a problem, be it work related or personal related, I can be able to approach anyone and they'll be able to help me. Yeah, so that's the best thing I like about Ronalds. And then even with regards to training, because I remember when you were brought, the trainees, you were taken through a series of training, I think for the first 3 months, in tax, in advisory and in audit. So you see their commitment in trying to make you a better person than you came. Because we used to come for trainings, for tax, for audit, and the partners are the ones leading those trainings. So it's an environment or so. It's an organization that wants people to grow, regardless of your position in the place, whether you're a trainee, whether you're a manager, or you're a partner. It's committed to ensure that you grow in the industry.
Ronalds LLP has 4 partners managing the various business segments that include not-for-profit, tax and corporate finance, advisory, and corporate. The partners have played a strategic role in the growth of the business. A unique element for Ronalds LLP is its specialization in not-for-profit organizations.
So my name is Evelyn Kanjagwa. I'm a partner in charge of the not-for-profits. Ronalds LLP are specialized in not-for-profits because of the need that was existing in the line of the not-for-profits. We have donors who are also request for audits to ensure that the funds that they are channeling into the not-for-profits and specifically the NGOs are well taken care of and that their usage is in line with the agreements that are in place. So, and there is also the regulatory authorities, and we also have the Companies Act, which some of the organizations we audit are governed by. We also have the NGO Coordination Act, the Trust Deed, which requires that companies be audited. So there was a need, and Ronalds LLP saw the opportunity, and also we would want to ensure that as a company we are also giving back to the society, and that's why in some of our portfolio we have even some of the companies, or rather the NGOs, that we give pro bono services in the same field.
Ronalds LLP is well versed with matters tax and is conversant with the tax statutes of various countries in the East African region and Africa.
My name is Peter Mwanja. I'm the tax and corporate finance partner at Ronalds LLP. In tax, we offer various services, most notably transfer pricing, international tax advisory, the usual sort of tax compliance services, as well as payroll and compliance management. On the side of corporate finance, we do business advisory, we do valuations, we also assist clients in obtaining finance, we do financial modeling, and basically to offer transactional advisory services. For us, we've been able to advise clients to take a more proactive approach in terms of tax management. And by proactive, I mean we have helped clients to really take time to understand their tax matters and be able now to take actions to prevent tax disputes. And basically we do that by doing tax reviews for them to help them identify areas whereby they have non-compliance, advise them on tax incentives that they are not taking advantage of, so that basically they can be able now to really handle their matters more strategically and avoid various tax disputes with Kenya Revenue Authority.
Ronalds LLP seeks to offer solutions that fit any business with an aim to enable businesses operate compliant and in turn enable them become more strategic in their decisions.
I'm Charity Wamiki. I'm the head of the Advisory Services Department at Ronalds. Advisory services that we offer entail outsourced accounting services. This is whereby we are able to manage your financial accounting, financial planning, which includes budgeting, financial reporting, and also financial support services. And then we also have payroll management services. This is where we do your payroll administration, payroll reporting, and ensure that you're compliant based on the statutory obligations that you have with respect to your payroll. And then we also offer business process automation. This essentially involves just transforming your business processes, not only in finance, but also in operations and HR, and also your client management. Yeah. So finally, we have management advisory services. This is whereby we are able to look at you as an organization and tailor specific solutions based on your needs. Yeah. So management as advisory is majorly client focused in that aspect.
A key focus for Ronalds LLP are the corporate with a keen eye on SMEs, to whom Ronalds LLP holds a key eye in serving and growing with them.
Right, my name is CPF Festus Amkui. I'm an audit partner at Ronalds LLP, in charge of audit for corporates. Basically, I have more than 10 years experience in audit. The reason why I'm saying I'm a partner in audit for corporates is because we have several departments for audit. So basically, I head one of the departments for audit that is only for profit-making entities. This is across the industries of basically manufacturing, retail, real estate and property management, and oil and gas, also minerals and any other service industry, so long as it's basically profit-making. Under the same department, I also handle assignments basically from SMEs, that is small business enterprises.
A business cannot operate in isolation to its community. Ronalds LLP, through its foundation, has had a significant input to the society through various initiatives and efforts in making a better society.
We believe in actually engaging with the community so much and also giving back to the community. We always believe that there is a very big room for improvement, especially in terms of our engagement with CSR activities. But we have sponsored various entities. We have Kara Kibera Kids, which we sponsored with various food supplies, which we will buy and always visit them annually. We have other Kickstart Kids, whom are also our partners in Kitengela, the part of Kitengela. We have actually visited the kids. We have sponsored tournaments in Kitengela. We have also had the King's Kids, which is also a children home that is actually hosted by the church. We've also provided various services to them on pro bono basis, and many other entities that we are also supporting on pro bono basis. But we are trying also to work to deepen these engagements with the community. And recently we launched an organization called Ronalds Global Foundation, and through it we are purposing now to provide academic sponsorship to the needy students, especially those who have an interest in pursuing their accounting profession.
10 years down the line, the future can only get better for Ronalds LLP in the next decade with an eye for Africa.
The next decade for Ronalds LLP, in terms of the market position, Ronalds LLP is going to be the go-to farm professional advisor in Africa, especially with the promulgation of the African Free Trade Area Agreement. We believe that there is a need for one farm that cut across our Africa. So we've started with the East African region. Our 5 years strategy is actually to conquer the East African region by actually being very efficient, very effective to promote businesses within the East African region. And then probably in the decade's time, we see ourselves actually being very prominent within the African region. We want to develop, in the next 5 years, we want to develop up to 20 employees into partner level so that they are able to advise businesses from a strategic position, and that's the implication of a business partner within an accounting firm, and more than 70 partners in this firm in a 10 years period within the African continent. So we have a very good reflection in terms of where we want to take our people. And we want also to impact significantly in terms of SME development. We're looking also for those startups that wants to, especially the tech startups, that just want a hand-holding in terms of professional services so that they're able to scale up within the region. And we believe that the opportunities are there and the will, the energy is there, and I believe with this we'll be able to achieve our aspirations as a firm.